I don't want to hear it. What's going on, CrackTube? I've gotten a lot grayer since my last appearance on here. What's going on? Well, a lot of things happened in the past year. Most of them weren't good. I'll be honest. A lot of them were. I'm not really exactly sure how I want to explain this of what happened. A lot of things going on behind the scenes right now. I can't talk about because there's lawyers involved. That's kind of where I'm at right now. The cows left about a year ago. I kept, I think, 5, and they went to a friend's place. Who's got a dairy farm. So the 2 dairy cows, Boober, and 2 beefers went over there that my girlfriend and my kids wanted to keep. So I guess I had to keep those guys. And of course, Boober's got to stay. The reason the cows left is, I don't want to say that I was misled as much lied to, and I can't really go into it much, again, because lawyers, legal stuff. But yeah, all the cows are gone. I think that was redundant. I might have to start over again. Turns out it wasn't redundant. We're going to keep going with this. Yeah, all the cows are gone. I did not plant sorghum last year or do any baleage. I just did straight hay. Didn't really put much hay in the barn. Sold most of it off the right off the wagon, and then the person that bought it never paid for it, so disappeared. I guess I'm out probably about, between the round bales and the square bales, yeah, I would say in the range of like $44,000, which hurts. And anytime I've tried to contact them, basically it's just silence. So I did take that hit. I wanted to go back with the cows. Touching that real briefly, basically what happened is I was told, and I'm not going to say which party told me, but I was told that they were going to call the ASPCA and have me arrested because of the way the cows were being housed. Now, mind you, basically, I hadn't got to clean the barn yet. It was springtime. It was April. I think everything was still kind of frozen last year. And to me, it was just a power play to get the animals off of here, because once they got the animals out, they knew there weren't going to be animals back here. So that's where there's at. I did pretty much hay last year. Did some custom work, not a whole lot. I think I'm going to probably maybe do a little bit more in the way of custom work this year. I did chop again for that guy last year. Did buy a chopper. I found a New Holland 782. Needs a little bit of work, but it was $500, and for $500, couldn't go wrong with it. So I scarfed that up. That was a fun little ride. Poor Lucas was like, "This is sketchy as shit, Dad." Nah, it wasn't that bad. Bringing a chopper across the Newburgh Beacon Bridge was kind of fun. Going to breakdown lane, put your 4-ways on. You're good. So, what's the future hold? Boy, I don't know. I wish I had a crystal ball and I could sit there and tell everybody what the future held and what was going to happen. I just don't know. I'll still be farming. If it's here, somewhere else, I'm still going to be farming. But that's basically, I haven't really posted anything, because last year my heart wasn't in it. And I'm going to be honest with you. The cows left, and I just lost all desire, motivation, and everything else. I lost my passion for farming. And last year was, I think, probably about one of the first years that I could ever remember just going through the motions and just being like, I suppose I got to cut the hay. You know, I might as well do something, I guess. It was a shitty feeling. It really was a shitty feeling. And it sucks. It really does. And I'm looking at this. It's like my 5th year. It'll be 5 years since Jerry's gone. Grumpus is gone. And I was really kind of starting to make some headway and making some improvements that I needed to make. Getting equipment fixed. Buying equipment that I needed. I was doing pretty good at it. And last year, the shit hit the fan. And that really just took the wind out of my sails, to be quite honest with you. I really do kind of wish I had kept up with this and let everybody know earlier what was going on. Not that I want sympathy, because you can look for sympathy between shit and syphilis in a dictionary and find it just as easy. But I know a lot of people have asked, I've been putting little shorts up or little posts up that I'm still doing something. Be honest, I didn't even really videotape anything last year. Maybe I would make little, like whatever you guys saw in the shorts, little 30-second, 1-minute clips. I'd post it on Facebook or something, or wherever. I really wasn't even thinking YouTube at the time. And without the cows this winter, I load a couple round bales up here and there for a few people that are buying right now. That was the only work I was doing over here. That was it. So it just, like I said, what are you going to videotape me? Me sitting in the house looking at stuff that I can't afford to buy, that I'd love to buy, or worried about what's going to happen. That was what this winter entailed. So I mean, maybe I'll include some, once I go start editing this together, and maybe I'll start putting together, I'll put some videos together of what I did last year. But like I said, it was very limited. Mostly like baling and mowing, whatever little bit I did, and whatever I videotaped, I should say. Had an extremely dry year, so yields were down. Hopefully this year's a little bit more balanced. Like I said, we're going to give it a go this year. The guy where my cows went, we've been kind of throwing some ideas around. He might pay me to raise oats for him to roll up for his cows. He's actually got my wrapper, so what we can do is we can just, bale it here, put it on a trailer, take it over to his place, and have a night drinking and wrapping bales. Sounds like fun to me, I guess. What could go wrong? And he also maybe talked about maybe planting corn. And I don't know. I got that chopper I got to play with, so. Other than that, yeah, it's not really much action in this video. More of you looking at my ugly mug and me explaining what the hell's going on. I don't really know if I can go in much more depth than what I can. It's just I don't want to say anything until everything is done and the way everything works, and how slow it is, and if anybody wants to know, I've recused myself from the whole legal thing. I have nothing to do with that, so it's in everyone else's hands now. I'm just kind of like, what it is. That's it. I think when everything's done, I will definitely go more in depth and talk at much greater length as to what happened and my feelings of it. Other than that, as I said, we're going to try to get back to doing some more videos this year, I think. There's a couple of you guys that just like seeing my stuff, so I might just as well keep going, and we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure where this year's going to go, but hopefully you guys will join me on the journey if I do so choose to share it, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to share it this year. I think this year is going to be kind of, I don't want to say transitional or cool or whatever, but this is going to be it's going to be a little bit of a different year. Things are changing. I don't know if it's going to be for the best, the worst, or what, but there are going to be changes. And as much as I hate change, and as much as I don't want to change, it's going to happen. So, but that's it, guys. I'm going to stop it at that. And I'll throw some, what little bit I actually did over last year. I'll put a couple videos of that, like I said, like 1 minute, maybe 30-second blurbs. That's it. Nothing really crazy. I didn't go all out. Still don't have a GoPro, which I suppose I ought to get at some point in time. That would make my life a lot easier. It's kind of a pain in the ass to record holding your phone. And I got to get the Visa Cattle phone flip thing down. I got to ask Ben how he does that flawless transition. But anyway, guys, we'll see you. So look forward to a good 2023, and we'll talk at you. Oh yeah, at the end of every YouTube video, you're supposed to say comment, like, subscribe, click the bell icon, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. It's in the user's agreement. Don't click OK. Actually read it. You'll see it later, guys.